Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy, okay? Because automatically we got the Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, and then the song that I have for you today is Mixed Messages by Big Crit. Okay, I'll put it down in the comments so you can listen to it as well. But the chorus goes, I got a whole lot of mixed messages. Am I wrong to feel this way? And then we have messages from Ten of Pentacles energy. So you could be getting messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors at this time. This is also giving me like a generational opportunity, something where you're getting some type of opportunity because of your ancestors, because of generations before you. There's like some type of torch or a legacy being gifted or passed down to you at this time. All right. And then it says in the song, am I wrong to feel this way? So some of these messages and things that you could be getting could be totally conflicting with your reality. Let's say, for instance, you get intuitive messages that you're supposed to be a film director, right? And you've never directed a movie in your life, and you're wondering if you should pursue something that's highly unlikely, okay? But you keep getting intuitive messages to get it to do so. This is the example of mixed messages. There's some type of message that you could be getting that could be completely conflicting with your reality. And if you find yourself in a place where you cannot understand the messages that are coming in, if the signs are conflicting you or you have conflicting energy, spirit guides and ancestors are asking you to go to a place, okay, where you can clear your head, you can listen to music and really tune into your emotions. Okay, something that will provoke emotions, and through your emotions you should be able to understand the message clear. All right, and then when I was shuffling, God-given gifts came out, and then we have crash out energy. And I feel like, Virgo, you're gonna be given something. All right, your gifts are gonna be shining in this season, and I feel like it's gonna cause a whole lot of people to crash out because your ancestors and guides protect you in this gift given to you. So whatever like dumb idea that someone keeps trying is not going to stop you from getting whatever God-given gift this is. But history repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. And that's a hard pill to swallow for somebody. Okay, so I don't know, there's someone out here who's crashing out because you have spiritual gifts you'll be continuously given to in this lifetime. And then there's other people who don't know how to use their gifts, relinquish it to evil, and start doing evil things and crashing out. But yeah, let's get into the energy. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I am still making my new handwritten deck, so if you have anything you would like to see in the deck, comment it down below. You may end up in there. All right, what's going on for Virgo energy, please? Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun energy is what's coming out here. So there could be a brighter day on the horizon. There's some type of sunshine after a storm type energy. Here comes the song is my Beetlejuice, not Beetlejuice, the Beatles card. Okay, that time and era where the Beetlejuice just soothed whatever was going on by their music, is that type of thing. There's going to be some type of soothing effect that God is trying to get you to be a part of instead of the collective chaos. They need you to provide the energy of the sun is coming out. There's greater things to come. Okay, so yeah, verbal elation card is let's take a long walk around the park after dark. This is my love card. So there's something here about focusing on the sun, positivity, projecting that things will end positively and being at a high vibrational energy and putting out love. Okay, we have soul tie cravings, and the universe is conspiring in your favor. So they need you to like yearn and crave for the universe to conspire in your favor. They need you to not reflect the same energy that a lot of people are experiencing right now. We're supposed to stay high vibrational in darkness. And at this time, if we want more light, we have to call it. Okay, we have to call in our light. We have to script it into our lives. And then we have to believe that we can get it. Okay, believe and have faith that it will happen. And the more you believe and you have faith, the more it will happen. Okay, what's the overall energy for Virgo? I got a whole lot to say. A whole lot to say. Okay, we got a snake in the grass. We have as above, so below, and spiritual house here. Okay, so we have, here comes the sun again. But yeah, there's some type of long con going on in the energy. This is somebody pretending to be your friend, somebody getting a job position adjacent to you so that they have a prolonged time in which they're around you to study you. This is going to the extremes to pretend that they are your friend, they are trustworthy, all to turn around and snake you. Okay, but we have as above, so below energy. And this is the energy of the heavens creating the atmosphere down below. And when this is upright, things are being brought in this dimension to what it's supposed to be in the heaven dimensions. Let me say that again. My as above, so below card is the earth working as heaven intended it to do. Okay, so this is the energy of the earth coming into alignment with what the heaven wants it to do. Okay, and then we have the spiritual house. This is my card of your temple. Okay, your spiritual home, where your ancestors live. This is where you're supposed to create a clean and worthy sacrifice to the Lord. And once it's in the energy of being good enough for sacrifice for the Lord, that is real worship. So in your spiritual home is where you worship God, basically. And how clean your home is accordance and a cadence to how much you worship him. And there's some type of dirt, there's an alert in your spiritual home. So let's take a look in this energy. Basically, there has been a snake in the grass who has dodged extermination, but God right now is bringing the earth as it should be by heaven's standards, and it has to do with sweeping out of the spiritual house. So there could be some type of spiritual long con going on where people are accessing other spiritual houses, contaminating their spiritual temple. Okay, this is that type of energy. So, like I said, real worship with the spiritual house is having a clean temple where the Lord can dwell, right? Lord can't dwell in sin. Lord can't dwell in dirtiness. You know, it can, demonic spirits and low vibrational things. And if they murk up your spiritual house good enough, then they can pull off this long con. Snakes can exist in your temple because it's dirty. Okay? It's that type of energy. Demons can dwell in your home because it's not sanctified. That type of energy. So there has been unsanctified homes that has been conned for way too long. And Spirit is bringing in an energy that will force as below, so above. What's this long con energy? The Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Strength, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. So there's two people working together, okay, doing some type of job here. We're all experiencing and viewing this person succeed at their job because they have a hold or a strength, Okay, this is a foothold. They have created a successful foothold. 9 of Swords, the Temperance, the 10 of Wands. But these people are worried because divine intervention is making it hard for them to do something that was getting them money. So as their money dwells, you feel me, they take more losses. With the Magician to the Chariot to the Hanged One to the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone moving forward to do something to continue some type of work. Okay, 10 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the Empress. Okay, so this is the energy of them continuing to do something. No, this is the energy of you putting work in your own home. Virgo, this is the spiritual house with the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the Empress. This is causing sudden endings because you're emotionally balanced. You're up. This is the energy of up. And you can decide what you want to deal with. Okay, partner under judgment because you're holding your ground. So basically there was some type of snake. Okay, this snake came via way of judgment to the Ace of Cups. Okay, somebody you loved, something you loved doing, something you had a lot of passion for, a lot of energy for, Virgo. Okay, you kept letting something into your spiritual home, into your spiritual house. So this could be as simple as one of the 7 deadly sins. Okay, and you allow lust to get you, and then you know, over time, a long con, you give your energy to it. Over time, it corrupts your temple, allowing for other things to come in. You feel me? But this is the energy of those vices, the things that you love, the things that you once given up. You standing your ground, really looking at yourself, okay, and then choosing to live in a high vibrational energy, choosing to take control over yourself. 3 of Swords, the Moon, the 6 of Swords energy. And this is causing losses for somebody here. With the Moon to the 6 of Swords, it causes somebody a loss when you listen to your intuition and move away from things that are dirtying up your spiritual home. This could be literally anything. But there is some type of long con here via way of your vices, via way of the things that you let into your spiritual home, via way of the things that go against as above, so below. And once you dirty up your temple long enough, okay, doing it one time may not per se make you dirty, but a long period of exposure murks up your dirty house, okay, gets you off path, and then you fall for temptation. And this is how they corrupt your spiritual home and disrupt how the God intended life to be, as below. Whew, that was a lot. I'm sorry, I got so much to say. This is just the energy. This is probably not going to get a lot of hype. This is probably not going to get a lot of hype. A lot of people hate when you say the truth. A lot of people hate when you condemn them, and I'm not trying to condemn anybody. I'm showing you how snakes were able to corrupt your spiritual home, offsetting the balance as above, so below. And this is cause for destruction and chaos. But if you learn these things and then you move against these things, ultimately I'm teaching you how to protect yourself. With long con energy, but you know, yeah, judgment in the reverse. But when you tell people how to protect themselves and you tell them what they're doing wrong, they click off the video. So whoever is with me right now, gang, put an alarm system. Put an alarm system in the comments below. Alarm emoji in the comments below if you understand what I'm saying, you're not offended, and you want to know more. Let's get it. With judgment in the reverse, Virgo, this is you not using your greater judgment and allowing a snake to live. Okay, this is the energy of seeing one mouse and thinking that it's only one mouse. Okay, this is the energy of seeing one bug, squishing that bug and thinking that your problem is gone. Okay, there's something here about lingering energy, like a taste in your mouth, lingering. Okay, the more that you do something, the more like a downhill slope. So this is giving me the energy of you quitting drinking, right? And the one time you do decide to drink, you notice the going down of the slope energy. Not only did you drink, but you got off your routine. Not only did you drink and get off your routine, you didn't pray today. It's that type of rolling down. They're showing me a snowball effect. There is that type of rolling down of sins that corrupts the ground, that opens your spiritual house. Yeah. I'm also getting something here about I'm also getting something here about the placenta, and how the placenta was made, from the DNA of the father. And it's basically saying how much, it's like a metaphor. They're showing me a metaphor, how much you believe in God, it feeds your placenta. So when you create and birth something and your faith is very high, on top of that you keep your temple clean, you're going to have a greater result when it's born. But when you birth something and you don't have a lot of faith and you don't take a lot of action and you do low vibrational things, it's more of a chance of whatever you just birthed being corrupted. And it's that type of energy. The World in the reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Moon in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and this is the energy of backslidden. Okay, with the World card in the reverse, something that you were attempting to get rid of, you have not gotten rid of, you have slipped. Nine of Cups in the reverse is a nightmare. Basically, it's not getting what you want in something, but it's also a very self-centered energy to return back to something that God has rescued you from. With the Moon card in the reverse, this is you avoiding the issue that you have been illuminated about your life and going back to losing. Okay, so it's that simple. With the Emperor, all you have to do is take charge and really end out the things that are lowering your vibration. Yeah, I didn't even see the Two of Pentacles. The things that make you lose over and over again. Lower your vibration and return back to the energy of where you're just like basically giving away your blessings because you're not listening to your intuition. You know you shouldn't have drank that. You know you should be on routine right now. Your consciousness told you not to do it before you text that person back, and you still texted them. It's that type of energy, Virgo. They're conflicting messages. Okay? You get a message, don't talk to that person, but then they hit you up over and over again. And you're like, maybe I should just talk to them. They're conflicted with a message that they told you. And slowly connecting with that person they told you not to connect with over time is muddying up your spiritual home, allowing a foothold to the enemy over and over again. And this is the energy when you start avoiding your intuition, that's when you take L's. That's when whenever you birth isn't strong, it isn't healthy, it isn't going to turn into prosperous fruit. And in this season, we need to have a lot of control because there's a lot of negative people, snakes, who are still looking to con, cheat, and destroy because they're coming into alignment as well. And as they're forced into alignment, the only thing they can do is grasp on to whatever options that they have left. Okay, and the more we give them options, the more then they can survive. But as soon as we start taking back our power, really living as above as we're supposed to, living as below as heaven intended, Virgo, it gives less energy to these snakes. It gives less energy to these low vibrational things, so they die out faster. And that's the here comes the sun energy. Okay, because we need to be participating. If we want the sun to return, you feel me? If we want normalcy to return, we have to be the ones who's participating in helping an elimination to these snakes. We can't be out here feeding the snakes our energy and hoping that this all goes away. No, we need to be an active participant in our prayers. We want these snakes gone. Participate in the extermination, or you're just hindering the process. Okay, and via way of hindering the process is to hinder yourself, because now you got snakes in your house and they desperate, so they bringing their buddies on along with them. What's as above, so below? We have the Emperor crossing. And then we have the Six of Wands. As above, so below is you taking action in the way that you were intended to do, Virgo. A sovereign human being, someone who is in control of your body, mind, and spirit. Someone who is in control of your home. Okay, in this home, the enemy has no place. In this home, I am control. We're high vibrational. We're living to the highest degree. I'm not telling you that you can never sin again. I'm telling you that you have to fight in this hour against the things that are grasping on to exist. Because if you abstain for just a small amount of time, Virgo, these enemies have to flee. Okay, but if you keep feeding them, they'll keep living. And it's that type of energy. With the Emperor to succeed, there is definitely they're giving me the energy of flirting with the devil here, Virgo. Okay, so with the King of Wands energy, with the Emperor energy, it's your guides can protect you when you are sitting at the throne of the Emperor. And to be seated at the throne of the Emperor is to be in complete control of your home, your spiritual house. You make it a temple for worship. Six of Wands, the King of Swords. In this temple, you will succeed because you're using your logic. With the Six of Coins to the Empress energy, these are spiritual gifts being added onto you. Okay, but with the Four of Cups to the Nine of Coins to the Knight of Wands, this is the energy of you rejecting spiritual gifts that will keep you living in luxury, okay, and moving away from a solid home, okay, by taking the offer of things that conflict with your intuition and your emotions. So at the beginning of this message, I told you that there's the energy of conflicting messages. What's the song? Mixed messages. All right. And the mixed messages will directly interfere with what you think. It's like a contradiction. And Spirit was asking you to go and do something that provokes emotion, like listening to music, meditating, drawing, dancing, and then reading your emotions after that. Okay, so there's something here about finding a way to fight through the mixed messages here. All right, and when you take offers and take things that conflict with staying on path, then Virgo, it's like a walking beaker, a walking target for the enemy to come and destroy whatever you have brought or bought or created in your spiritual home. With the Tower to the Death to the Ace of Pentacles to the Five of Coins. This is that energy, the Moon to the Five of Coins. Okay, moving forward in these things will cause forward movement with a clean temple will transform this opportunity back to you. So this is an opportunity that is always there for you to get. Okay, with the Moon card to the Five of Pentacles, when you experience lack, is your intuition's way of telling you that you need to move away from something. Okay, view it from a different viewpoint or sacrifice it in order to get what you really want. Nine of Swords is easier said than done. So this is the energy, Virgo. You have to be in the Emperor in this season to maintain some type of clean temple. Okay, you have to be in control for your ancestors and guides to protect you. Okay, when you allow openings, you allow for spiritual attacks. It's just as simple as it goes right now, because we're living in a world full of spiritual warfare at this time. And Spirit is really asking you to come and sweep out your home, sweep out your house. You can be urged to clean out your home, your residence, all the closets. You could just find yourself cleaning and bleaching and disinfecting. And this is spiritual for what you have to do in your spiritual house. It's metaphoric for what you need to do in your spiritual home in order to bring about happiness at this time. Wish fulfillment. It is necessary to have a clean house. What's spiritual house here? Yeah, we're the Two of Swords. Okay. And with that energy, like I said, this is a blockage. This is not progressing. This is being locked in indecision. This is feeling out of whack. This is bloat. This is out of character energy. This is not being able to see a way forward, even though there's a clear way forward. You have been taught how to be the emperor. Okay, it's just hard to maintain the emperor energy for a long period of time. And it's made to be this way because you have to continue to choose to be a living sacrifice. If it was easy to be a living sacrifice, Virgo, it wouldn't be a choice. It wouldn't be a trial. It wouldn't be very easy and nobody would do it. Okay, this is the energy. So you have to want it. Okay, you got to want to live in a place where you are protected. You have to want to elevate more than you want this substance, this person, this place, this thing. You have to starve and deny your body to feed the mind at this time. Okay? And when you give in to your body, you give in to blockages, delays, tribulations, trials, demons, and warfare. And it's just that simple because they're trying to starve them out. Okay? What's Judgment in the reverse? Damn. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot to the Three of Swords. Okay, this is something looking like a good offer because you're listening to your emotions, you're feeding your body so that you take action towards this, whatever it is, and end up heartbroken. Okay, so you take an L, the more you give in to your body and your emotions. Virgo, Justice. So this is you having to stay balanced. Okay, they're showing me the justice scales, and when you start to do negative things, it starts to tip in one way. Okay, so after every negative thing, you need to be cleansing your temple. So this is like over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, after every negative thing, you need to cleanse your temple to stay in balance, or you will slowly go off kilter. And when you're off kilter, this allows for negative entities, G. So there's something here about forgiveness and repentance and turning away from things, not allowing it to take 2 days from you, a week from you, but only allowing it to have 1 day, and then only allowing it to have 1 minute eventually. So the decrease of time in which you spend in a backslidden state, because every time you backslide, the more you have to do to get back in balance. Okay, what's the Emperor energy? Yeah, the Page of Swords. There's also someone who, with the Judgment in the reverse, who won't move on from something and keep trying to cause you losses, okay? Because they thrive on your loss. But when you're in the Emperor energy, they can only watch, okay? There's something about not being able to touch. They can only watch and look from the outside. What's the Emperor to the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords? And then we have the Ace of Wands, G. So the Three of Cups. So as soon as you get into Emperor energy, people see you. It's like the sun coming out. As soon as you start living as above, so below, it puts a target on your back for everything and every demon, every con, every snake to come running towards you because you're about to create something with your own energy. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so then they try to be your friend, gain some type of foothold as you're stepping into your power. Yep. The World, the Three of Wands, the Death card, and the Ace of Pentacles, because they don't want you to make the transition where you bring forth this manifestation into something tangible Two of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups. So they try to bring someone or something in to provoke your emotions and your passions. And it's up to you, you feel me, to see the confusion in that. So this is giving me the energy of someone seeing that you're on a diet. So they come in right before you get super fit and try to trigger you into going backwards. It's that type of energy. And this is what is happening to the collective over and over again. They see a lot of people moving into the new way and the new mode of existence where they're emperors, they're empresses, their spiritual home is clean, cleaner than most. It's high vibrational. Things are produced. Positive fruit are produced. And that type of things attracts bugs. Okay? Because these bugs want to continue their con. And if you are in a high vibrational energy, they can't con you. So you are starving them by basically being in alignment. So what do? They want to stop your alignment. Spiritual house energy, Two of Swords. The Magician. The Three of Cups. The Tower. And every action that you have taken, Virgo, that has been a cause for celebration and party is lost that quickly. The Tower. And God is going to show us this over and over again until we get it. Okay? So this is the energy that I have for you today, the Seven of Swords. This is the energy that I have for you today. The snakes are looking for a way to snake. They're looking for a way to survive because the earth is changing. More and more people are starving out these demons, and it's causing them to go even harder, to try even more, to bring in even more things to try to regain back a foothold. This is like an animal on the brink of extinction, and instead of it succumbing to its injuries, succumbing to its shortcomings, it tries even harder, it fights even more. So at this time of spiritual warfare where these things are literally being exterminated, we have to do our part in helping with the extermination, because the more we harbor criminals, the more we get hit with the spiritual warfare. This is when you walk with your enemies, when you allow a dirty home, when you allow your spiritual temple to be corrupted, you show up as a dirty thing too. So you get hit with the work as well. Okay, the only way, hey baby, the only way that God knows that, you know, you're clean is when spirit interprets for you. But when you have no spirits, no holy divine spirits, no holy divine angels to dwell in your temple to interpretate for God, you are seen as the enemy as well. And this is how they corrupt a spiritual house. And it's up to you to help starve these things out long enough to manifest whatever you want into fruition. Because God's going to keep giving us the Ace of Wands. God's going to keep giving us everything we need to manifest. But if we actually wanted to see it to fruition, it's up to us to maintain a clean house, because we can build something into fruition and then it be corrupted by negative forces. Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Okay? And this is something that you're going to have to conflict with and fight with for the rest of your life, because you're this energy, the Empress, the Six of Swords, to the King of Swords energy. So they're telling me that there's someone out here who is either communicating or doing something, to confuse you purposely for this prize. All right, they're worried that they're not able to confuse people anymore. These snakes are worried that they're not able to lure people into this con anymore. More and more people are rejecting the con, rejecting these snakes, because they have been enlightened, making more and more sovereign houses for the Lord. Okay? And when you're in a solvent spiritual house that's clean and is basically worshiping God, the wheel of fortune happens, and you get a level of protection here. All right? So you have to listen. This is, again, your emotional body trying to make you do things that you have separated yourself from doing. This is the entrapment of our flesh that is a burden. But with the 6 of coins to the star, we will be compensated for listening and succeeding over the spiritual battle of the flesh. Via away the battle that we let these negative snakes in our house, that corrupts our house, that turns us and leads us towards damnation. Basically, this is the this is the motherfucking energy around you, Virgo. If you resonated with anything here, if you understood anything here, please leave me a shout out in the comments down below. I love people like you who can understand my messages. For the rest of you, if you didn't get it, maybe this one wasn't for you. Maybe you're one of these people who need their spiritual house to be corrupted and taken over and over again before you start seeing the light of day. Either way, I pray for you, okay? I pray for the continual strength of all these wonderful people out here who support my channel, and for everybody else who's harboring demons and feeding snakes, I pray that you see the light. Either way it go, I appreciate every single one of you who clicked on this video. Peace.